everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here to continue my Fate Grand Order Lostbelt #1 Let's Plays. So, we are going to just jump straight into this, and we're going to have a fun time. Let's go. We gonna have fun. It gonna be fun. It might not be. I don't know. Waking up, I guess? Reality space anchor attached. Reality verification complete. Establishing Shadow Border's existence. 0 sales. Return successful. Okay. I forgot what voice I gave him, but I say, I'm alive. I'm alive! My limbs have never felt so solid. It's like I've gained several kilograms since we were in void space. Attention. An armor plate came loose during re-entry. Further 0 sales, currently impossible. Well, that's bad, probably, but it's okay. Please replenish materials and food supplies and perform regular repairs and tune-ups on the Shadow Border to ensure future safe travels. I see. It's a wonder the Shadow Border held up this well, given the less ideal than circumstances in which we... We did it! We're back on Earth! We can go outside! Fresh air at last! I know! I wonder what it's like outside now! We're not bombing around, so we're probably on land! Quit shoving! I know how you feel, but I can't lock the door unless you settle down! Let's see, first we release this bolt. Well now, I suppose I ought to have expected this. Who wouldn't be curious about the state of the world now, given the circumstances? It is, after all, our home. We have fought so hard to protect it. The miracle of our return from such a perilous voyage no doubt pales in comparison. Indeed, I would expect nothing less from Chaldea's staff, though I must say, it's a tad too dazzling for me to view directly. Everyone's rushing toward the cockpit's emergency exit. Are you sure you don't want to join them, Senpai? You better believe I'm gonna go check it out right away. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Not you too, Sarah. Damn it, what about me? Is it okay if I leave them under for little homes? I want to see what it's like out there with my own 2 eyes. I'm sorry, Mr. Menuer, but someone has to stay here and keep an eye on the monitor. After all, I too have been waiting with bated breath to see what lies on the other side of that door. Oh, is that so? Fine, what do I care? Just a sad, lonely geek anyway. Menuer always gets the shaft, so why should things change now? The emergency exit is opening! Senpai, we're finally going to have some natural light! Light? What is it? Ah, snow. It's freezing! How very cold it is. My coat is frosting over. Quick, close the door. Yes, sir. Well then. Phew, I thought I was done for. But that snowfield we saw for a brief moment. Man, that was a close one. Good thing I cranked up the heat. Is everyone okay? You should know better than to just open the door the moment we stop in some strange part of the world. I trust you've all learned your lesson, yes? No more going outside after a 0 sale until we finish checking the conditions around the anchor point. Failing to follow that protocol could be hazardous to your health. Now, are you all ready to hear my report? Yes, I'm terribly sorry for acting so carelessly. So, what's going on with that blizzard? It's a perfectly ordinary blizzard, just like the ones we're all acquainted with by this point. There's no atmospheric pollution and no hostiles in the area. Presently, the Shadow Border is smack dab in the middle of a blizzard. The odd bit is that it's 100 degrees below 0 out there. Well, that's not fun. So if you plan to go outside and want to live more than a couple of minutes, you'll need some serious cold protection. And if that wasn't enough, take a look at this footage. What are we looking at? What am I looking at? What is this? Is that an aurora? And a storm? It's like a massive supercell. Oh. How am I supposed to figure out the scale here with no frame of reference? It does look, like it's rather big, but... Oh, it's big, alright. Ready to have your minds blown? This storm is literally endless. Oh, no. It covers every inch of Russia, like a wall around the entire world. And the aurora blocks all kinds of electromagnetic waves, so it's completely impossible to break through. I can tell some of you want to write it off as just a storm, but you really shouldn't. This storm can tear steel apart, level entire cities, even destroy the world as we know it. No wonder people thought of it as a god during the Age of Gods. Ooh. Remember, storms are the single most powerful source of naturally produced energy on the planet. And one this massive is bound to be raging around with all the energy of a nuclear bomb. Oh, that's not good. It stretches as far as the eye can see. Humanity has yet to invent anything in the way of a vehicle capable of breaking through a storm like this. Nothing could get through this storm. No weapon, no vehicle, nothing. Well, guess we die. Which means that even once we get the shadow border up and running, we won't be able to leave this place. We're fucked. In short, we're trapped in a world about which we know nothing. We're fucked. We're all gonna die. Yay. Now, Gordov. At least we are no longer in any immediate danger. For that matter, the zero sail was incredibly dangerous in its own right, since it was inverted. It inverted our very existence to the negative zone. I believe it would benefit our chances of survival tremendously if we were to regroup here. Well, it is certainly an emergency, and we do need to regroup. Da Vinci, does the Shadow Border possess the ability to camouflage itself? Of course it does! This vessel's designed to handle the void. It's got tons of features. In fact, it has optical and conceptual camouflage. It messes with all the observer's perceptions and senses. Then for the moment, we needn't worry about the danger finding us from the outside. That, of course, does not account for the possible problems from the inside. Why do we only have one blanket per person? And why are you being so stingy with the heat? Don't you realize it's getting colder in here by the minute? Do you want us to freeze to death? What other choice do we have, Gordov? We gotta save all the power we can right now. Deal with it. Besides, the way things are going, we'll probably starve to death before we freeze to death, since I don't see us finding more food in this mess. Blah, blah. Hey, if it comes to that, I bet the new director outlives us all. Oh, so you can tell how resilient I am, eh? Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady. Shut up. Still, I commend your keen eye. Indeed, I am Muzik, the Phoenix. It will take more than a little hunger to bring me down. I am possessed of fighting spirit, overwhelming bravery, and tenacity for days. With such qualities at my command, I too have no doubt that I would survive the longest of anyone here. I believe Senpai was alluding to your excess, energy reserves, aka you're kind of fat. Indeed, food is but one of the several problems we face. Let us take stock of our current situation. I've got a reading on the temperature out there. Exactly what Technical Advisor Da Vinci said it was. 100 degrees below zero. We're all gonna die. No human being could survive in this. As for our position, it looks like we're somewhere in Russia. Russia. Damn. So Holmes was right. We have literally fallen right into that lapse. I cannot say that word. But hang on. How is that possible? I know we were adrift for some time, but how could we reach Russia from Antarctica? No clue, to be honest. We would have to have sailed far across the world for that to happen. Did void space make that possible? More or less. In void space, real-world distances have no meaning. Instead, the distance we can travel corresponds exactly to the time it takes to calculate coordinates and verify our existence. Now, take a look at the paper moon. What about it? Oh, that's a two-dimensional world map. I can see 7 locations that seem to be layered differently than the rest of the map. So they are. I didn't notice at first since this thing loops around it on itself, but you're right. It reminds me of the 7 singularities that caused the incineration of humanity, though of course, the current circumstances differ substantially. Whatever. The 7 singularities existed at different points in time, a vertical axis. But in this time period, these 7 abnormal regions exist simultaneously. And Russia, where we are now, is one such region. Are they singularities? What are they exactly? It's too early to tell. Well, alright then. Given what Kishitara said during his transmission, I believe these regions are not the past, but... What? It's so cold. When I finished looking over the shadow border... Oh. Someone actually went outside. Nice work. You must have been freezing, even in just the few short minutes you were out there. So, how's my baby holding up? Well, frankly, it won't be possible to make repairs. Well, we're fucked. For starters, we don't have a logic formula to let us withstand void space. Nor do we have the armor plating we would need to carve the formula into. Oh well, we're just not in great shape after we overtaxed it. Well, yeah, we're gonna die. We'll need at least a little time to get it back up and running. Oh. It's so cold, but at least it's not as bad now. It should warm up a little once it gets to midday. As long as we avoid working at night, we should be able to get it by with just our snowsuits. Glad to hear it. Make sure you grab a hot shower before you catch a cold or anything. This is the one time you'll get to rest up as much as you want. In fact, maybe you'd prefer a hot bath? No, thank you. A hot towel will do. We really have to conserve our electricity now, after all. Huh. Good. Let us take matters one problem at a time. At the moment, our most pressing concern is the Singularity-esque location. I trust our new director has no issue with us investigating this land and correcting the problem. New director? No, not at all. As a devoted Magecraft practitioner myself, I cannot turn a blind eye to this matter. If there is a singularity to be corrected, we must do it simply as a matter of course. Furthermore, furthermore, the Shadow Border's armor is damaged, and we are unable to move from our current location. Blah, blah. In which case, one of us must venture out and find someone with whom we can barter or negotiate, and arrange for a suitable replacement for our missing armor plate. And fix the singularity while they are at it. Well, I volunteer as tribute. I'll go. Yes. You are the only one here with nothing better to do, shut the fuck up. You may not currently have any servants capable of aiding you in battle, but you are still a master. Furthermore, you are far and away the most experienced fighter out of everyone here. Pretty much, yeah. At this point, you are the only one we can send to investigate this area. It will be extremely dangerous, and as the administrative advisor, I'm ashamed I must ask this of you. It's fine. I got MASH. Well, not really, but kind of, but... Then you will be escorting Senpai as her bodyguard, Holmes. Oh, it's okay, MASH. Naturally, I will do so to the best of my ability. Fieldwork is, of course, one of my many specialties. Now, regarding your mystic code. Wait, that won't do at all! Director Gordoff? Holmes, you're one of our precious few fighters. As the only servant capable of handling this situation, I forbid you from leaving this vehicle. This armored car is the last bastion of humanity itself. There must be a combat-ready servant here to defend it. So, you are to stay here and do exactly that, Holmes. Understand? That is a direct order from your commander. Well, then who's gonna go with me? Da Vinci? No. Oh, if it's just a servant you need, there's another one right here, you know. Or have you already forgotten about me and my genius? You're not a real servant. You're just an imitation who's lost any combat ability you may have once had. He's not wrong, I think. Holmes is the only real fighter we have, and we can't afford to send him out into a dangerous area we still know nothing about. Sarah, during your investigation, you adamantly refused to cooperate with us, correct? Uh-oh. Each and every time we asked if a certain report was all made up, and insisted that you lot never actually saved the world. All you've said was, Chaldea's fulfilled its mission admirably. Heh, not bad for a youngster like yourself. Indeed, I commend your attitude. As such, I see no problem whatsoever with my plan. You're a proven warrior, as you've demonstrated by repairing the past singularities. What sort of director would I be if I didn't trust a proven master? A poor excuse for one, that's what. And so, I am placing my implicit trust in you. Oh boy. Great. So listen up. You were to go on something. You were to go on this expedition alone. The rest of us will relay instructions to you from this operations room, but... Okay. Whatever. What? You can't make Senpai handle this alone? Does that mean you are withdrawing the testimony you provided to the inquiry board? Blah, blah. Were your claims that Chaldea had not been sitting around merely twiddling its thumbs for the last year no more than lies? No. I think what I want to say. Indeed, both Miss Sarah and the new director are correct. The Shadow Border's destruction would mean the end of humanity itself. It is indeed important that we investigate this area, but we must concentrate the bulk of our efforts on keeping the Shadow Border and the Paper Moon safe. Therefore, I will remain to guard the Shadow Border and do whatever I can to aid the expedition from here. Blah. All that said, the fact remains that it would also be reckless to send Miss Sarah out on her own. It would be stupid. It is 100 degrees below zero outside, and there is no telling what else may be lying in wait. I know that! I won't send her off without a buddy! Let's see, one of you called me an old man. What was his name? Sote Picata? Oh, crap. What? I don't know what that other answer is, like. Oh, I think I get it now. That's it! Manuaire! Manuaire! Get your ornaments in order! You will be joining Sarah on her expedition! I knew it. Why me? You're an operator. Your job is to man the controls and keep an eye on the monitors. Now that the border is parked, this is simply the best way for you to make yourself useful. Besides, if worse comes to worse, I know someone who can fill in as the driver. I mean, you're not wrong, but damn it, I guess I've got no choice. Wait! I'll go with Senpai. I believe that would be the best possible option. I don't think so, Mash. For one thing, I have even fewer ways to be useful here than Mr. Manuaire does. And I can also fight for brief periods, just like I did at Caldia. Well, okay, I guess, yeah. I guess that's true, but Mash, I'm afraid that is a course of action I cannot support. What about you, Da Vinci? I hate to say it, but I do think Sarah will need a companion, and Mash is an old hand when it comes to investigating unexplored areas by now. As long as she agrees not to engage in combat as a servant unless absolutely necessary and focus solely on providing support, she's the best partner Sarah could ask for. It's not my place to try to stop her. Yay! Hey, Mash. Yes, Senpai? Let's go explore this place together. Woohoo! Of course, Master. I'd be happy to accompany you on this expedition. Good. Fortunately, I expected something like this might happen one day, so I suppose this is a good time as any to show you the mystic code I made for exploring polar regions. Here you go, Sarah, and Mash. Here's a snowsuit I made just for you. Excellent. Then be off with you. And whatever you do not throw your lives away, understand? If you must die, make sure that you find a valuable lead before you do so. Oh, thanks. Seriously? You really need to work on your goodbyes. What was wrong with that? I thought it was quite the encouraging speech. Yeah, sure it was. Wow, you are serious. You're noble through and through, aren't you? I'm amazed you managed to survive this long without dying in solitude. Did you just luck out and get a really good maid or something? I'll have you know, I have never experienced solitude once in my life. My tutor, Tule, was so strict she would barely leave me alone. Ugh, what an impudent little familiar. Well, you acted as cute as you look. Okay, then that's a thing. Huh. Well, that's chapter's over. Now what? Do I actually get a Mystic Code? Guess not. Guess maybe the next chapter. Okay, well then. Huh. We're fighting Lancers, huh? Oh, well then. Okay. Let's see here. Let's pick that. Can I? Okay, I can't give her CE, thank God. So let's give her this. And so pray this works. Yikes. There we go. It can't hurt to wear a snowsuit over your Arctic Mystic Coat. Not that it's likely to do much good when it's a freaking 100 degrees below out there. Listen, I know what Gordoff said, but make sure you don't go taking any unnecessary risk. Just take it easy, and focus on staying alive first and foremost. It would be a hell of a waste if, I died now, after all. Right? There's all sorts of fun things out there just waiting for you to experience. I knew you had potential, Sarah. Once this is all taken care of, you'll have to come check out my hometown sometime. I would love to. It'd be great. It'd be fun. You haven't lived until you've seen France, you know. Oh, you're from France. Well, I shouldn't be surprised by your name, so yeah. Oh, and MASH. I don't want you overdoing it either. Got it? I know that you really helped us out back at Chaldea. But the fact is, you got serious limits as a demi-servant, so if you encounter any hostiles, you just focus on keeping your distance. All the more so if Sarah's in a tight spot. Whatever it takes, you two better make it back here alive. We will. Thank you, Mr. Minuer, I don't know how to say his name. Oh, and Sarah, you take this. Oh, my servant box. This is, or briefcase, whatever. Listen up. We're going to investigate the surrounding area first. Once we find something of interest, we'll let you know and tell you where to go. Oh, okay. If you can manage to secure a ley line, you should be able to summon servants again. Okay, that's our plan. We gotta do that. As for power, you'll just have to make do somehow. Maybe take advantage of a natural phenomenon. A natural phenomenon? I bet Da Vinci and Holmes will figure something out. You're the one who took care of all those singularities. I don't have to tell you what an accomplishment that is. You've met at least one or two servants who are crazy enough to answer a summon, no matter the circumstance. True. So as long as you can get the bare minimum of energy into that spirit origin graph, you ought to be able to summon at least one servant. Can I summon Ku, please? You probably won't be able to get a really strong one, though. Our magical energy supply here doesn't hold a candle to Chaldea's. I'll take Ku Lancer. I'll fucking take him. But even so, any heroic spirit you can get to help you would be a godsend at this point. So do what you gotta to make that happen. Got it. Honestly, I have no idea what's coming. The doctor is gone. The doctor is gone, and so is more than half of our staff. I never thought things could get even worse than they were back in Orleans. Really? Orleans is what? Okay. But here we are, and just like back then. You're our only hope, Sarah. Good luck. You can count on me. I know we can. Oh, and if it's not asking too much, try to find some fish. Do that, and I'll treat you to some of the best home cooking you've ever had. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, that's cute. How cute, Mash. I'm all set too, Master. That's so cute on you. Let's go. Let's go. Out into the freezing fucking cold. Man, what a blizzard. We're all gonna die. Oh! Foe, are you going to be okay in this cold? He's buried into my coat, so I think he'll be fine. Foe! Testing, testing. Hello, can you guys hear me? You can? Great. Looks like we got the comms working. Not sure what kind of range we'll get in the storm, though. Now then, the first order of business will be to look for a ley line. Here's what I'm thinking. Start by heading north, then turn east. If you still haven't found a ley line after a while, then you can continue west. Once that's done, come back to the shadow border before you check out the south. What do you think of that? Any thoughts to share? Am I doing a better job than, me? You're the same dependable Da Vinci you always were. Great, glad to hear it. Alright, I'll be checking in every 5 minutes, so if you stop hearing from me, that's your cue to turn around and head back. Gotcha. Got that, you two? Yep. Got it. Understood, Da Vinci. Oh, and let me be clear about one thing. If you encounter any locals, leave the negotiations to us. Even over comms, I can cast a simple charm spell to win over any ordinary person you run into. Okay, whatever you say, dude. Maybe we should only use that as a last resort, Director. Charm spells do work quickly, but their effects also wear off rapidly as well. There would be no way of knowing when our unwitting collaborator might return to their senses. As such, I believe it would be both safer and wiser for you to employ your natural charms here. Don't think he has any, Holmes. Should we encounter any locals, I believe the best thing to do would be for Miss Sarah to initiate the negotiations. Once both parties have reached a mutual understanding, we can have them come to the border. I see. Indeed, my own natural charisma would be the surest way to succeed. Very well. We shall use your plan then. Da Vinci, is there any pomade to be found in this car? Pomade? I'll need to make sure my hair is perfect for the occasion. First impressions are everything, after all. Sure, I can whip up something that'll do the trick. Damn, Holmes, you played him like a fiddle. Well, I am the world's greatest detective. Besides, I wasn't being entirely untruthful. Gordoff does have a certain dignity, the sort that comes from being raised in a distinguished noble family. And that is something that Miss Sarah can and should do without. Okay, that's a thing. Back to me and Mash. Oh, boo! Okay, Master, let's start heading north. Let's go. What shall we find, if anything? This blizzard really does go as far as the eye can see. And it seems the temperature has dropped even lower since we left. Oh, that's bad. We're gonna die. Yeah, it's really cold. Only cold, eh? You have my amazing Mysticode to thank for that. The temperatures you're experiencing right now can freeze hot water or turn a banana hard enough to use as a hammer. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's enough heading north. Now try going east. Understood. Okay, let me do this real quick. Okay. Okay, Master, let's head east. East? I thought you said west. Master, take a look at that. What is it? All I can see is snow. What are we looking at? It's, something. It doesn't look like the bands of light we saw in the singularities. What could it be? I don't really know. A skyscraper? A tower? Maybe it's a tree? I don't fucking know. Whatever it is, it's certainly enormous. Did that... Whoa, okay. What was that noise? Da Vinci! Yep, I'm detecting a hostile from here. Looks like a low-rank phantasmal. Maybe a demonic beast. Just one of them, but it's heading your way from the east, and it looks to be spoiling for a fight. Got it. Let's get out of here, Mash. Yes, Master. Let's head south. Oh! Too late. I think it's got us. What was that roar? I'm picking up new hostiles at Sarah's 12 and 9 o'clock. And another one at her 6. They're surrounded. Great, we're gonna die. Oh god, now there's 6 more. Yeah, we're really gonna die. That cry other must have signaled others. They just keep coming. So they know to surround their prey. These creatures would appear to understand how to hunt. Which means there is an established ecosystem, even in this frigid world. But that is a matter for later. Miss Sarah, Da Vinci, Sorry to ask you to break the rules right off the bat. Miss Curiolite, I trust you know what to do. Make your way through the demonic beast to the south and return here at once. Wait, what's going to happen if you lead a huge pack of demonic beasts here? Remember, the Shadow Border is the very last bastion of humanity. Okay, Mash, let's do this. At any rate, I'll find the weakest link in the formation and try to break through. Master, your orders, please. Alright, just don't push yourself too hard. Yes, Master. Alright, our first fight in this story. Let's go. Am I scared? Maybe a little. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. This will be fine. We'll be fine. Oh boy. Maybe it won't be fine. I don't know. I'm scared, but it's okay. This is fine. We're gonna be fine. We're not gonna be fine. Probably. I don't know. It's scary. But it's we'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's gonna suck when Mash changes though. It's gonna suck real bad. Big suck. Alright. Let's just keep going. Not much we can do. Just gotta keep fighting. Okay, we're doing pretty okay. I don't think this will go on for much longer, hopefully. I don't know. I mean, we could kill all of these guys, maybe. It's a possibility, but okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, well, let's keep going. It's like, let's return back to base, I guess, because that's a thing. Big yikes. Any day now, okay. Come on, Mash, follow me. Actually, thanks, Mash. Let's get out of here. Yes, Master. We need to make our escape while we can. Oh. Ah! Mash, are you okay? Mash! Who? What? A gun? A rifle. In point of fact, judging by the sound, one wielded, it would seem, by a skilled marksman, considering they incapacitated the beast with a single shot to the head. Well done! Take this! Who? Are you guys nuts? Who? What were you thinking? Running right into the middle of the Chat pack. Huh? Wolfman? What the fuck? Okay. I'm guessing you guys came from the capital looking for something to eat. But you're not gonna have much more luck out there in the boonies. What the? A werewolf? What the hell are you guys? Why is your skin so smooth? What the fuck? What furry area have we entered? Wait, please wait! We just want to talk. Wait a second. Are you guys mages? Huh? Damn it, come on, follow me! Chat are cowards. If you stick around too long, they'll call more friends and overwhelm you. Who the fuck? He just hefted that huge demonic beast like it was nothing. Come on, move it! Let's go along with him, Mash. Right. I'll bring up the rear, Master. Who? And why? Damn it, the Cure Chat are restless today. What'd you guys do to get them so worked up? I don't know. Come on, keep moving. Who the fuck are you? Otherwise, the Cure Chat will have you for dinner. Unless their noise attracts the what? I'm sorry. What's a Devoltron? I guess that's how you say that, I don't know. A giant serpent with multiple heads that can wipe out an entire village as easy as you like. Don't you guys know anything? No, we don't. Who the fuck are you? And why are you a wolf man? Okay, we're here. Damn it. They are on patrol. They'll collect my kill as taxes. Listen up. Don't let any other Yagas see you. They're always looking for more sacrifices for I'm gonna call it Nikki. Nikki! We gotta find somewhere to hide. Huh? What's with you guys? Uh-huh. I see how it is. The Nikki are after you guys. Come with me. Any of the Nikki is a friend of mine. Oh, well, that's good. I think I can help you out. If you have something to offer in return. Master? Let's go with them. Alright, we'll accompany you. Good. Come on, you two, Cold on. Who? What? Hey, if it isn't PATXI. PATXI? I don't know. Pat? Call him Pat. Try to stay out of sight. Huh? Do you smell that weird scent too? Is it coming from those two? It's coming from this demonic beast, obviously. Didn't bleed it out properly. No leisure for the poor, huh? You sure you're gonna make it through the winter like that? Guess you're not worried about yourself, huh? Nope, I got plenty stored away. If you ever find yourself running low on food, how about I sell you some on the cheap? But you will have to tell me where your best hunting grounds are. I'll think about it. See you around. Hey, your little friends there wouldn't be with the rebel army, would they? Because if they are, I've got to report them to the Nikki. Scar's decree and all. What the fuck? If these guys turn out to be with the rebel army, I'm gonna tell the Nikki you and I are the best of friends. Come on, cut that out. We're not friends. We barely know each other. You sure about that? So we've been having a good, long talk for a while now. Can't you feel everyone else watching us? What is going on here? Damn it! Why are there furries? Why? Alright, let's hurry up and get to my house before anyone else comes sniffing around. Ha, sniffing. Because you're a wolf. It's funny. Ooh, pretty. Good. The Nikki still don't know you're here. Thank you so much, Mr. Werewolf Man. Don't need your thanks. Just give me something as compensation. It's all about bartering, right? Something, huh? What should we do, Senpai? Would information suffice? Ah! What the hell is that? Magecraft-based communication. Since you realized those two were mages, I assumed your kind would possess a deep knowledge of magecraft. But judging from your response, it appears that your kind have only ever heard of magecraft. Am I correct? Oh, so it's not actually real. I assure you, it is. I'm speaking to you in person, albeit from a greater distance. Now, as I was saying, if we possess any information that may be of use to you, we're happy to provide it. Don't suppose you know of any good hunting grounds, do you? If the location of Kirchat nest would suffice, then yes, we have found a number of them. Oh damn, really? Kirchat nest, huh? Nice! Those things are pushovers. Pushovers? Those? Well, yeah, you can actually kill them, as long as you shoot them or hit them hard enough. Way better than the demonic beast who just won't die. Very well. I'm prepared to share the locations of these Kirchat nests. So first, I would appreciate you telling us everything you know about this place. Whoa, wait, introductions first. What's your name? My name, huh? They say that if you ever tell a Koldun your name, you'll be cursed. Excuse me, but what are these Koldun? I can tell you mean us, but beyond that... It means mage. Oh, okay. I've never seen one myself before, but there's a whole bunch of them in the Imperial family, right? Then again, Koldun or not, you don't seem like much of a threat. I doubt you could curse anyone if you tried. True, I've never been very good at curses. Alright, my name is PATXI. I'll call you Pat. Now, who are you guys? I'm Mashed Curiolite. Sherlock Holmes. And I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you, PATXI. Or Pat. Mash, Sherlock, and Sarah. Huh. Alright, now what are you guys? If the Niki are after you, does that mean you're with the Rebel Army? Rebel Army? Hang on, we're not... where do I begin? Now, calm yourself, my dear Watson. Allow me to do the explaining. Please do. First, we have a few questions of our own. I don't think so. First, you need to answer my... What year is it right now? Huh? Holmes is right. That's the first thing we need to confirm. Yeah, what year is it? It is abnormally cold, even for Russia. It can't possibly be the Russia we know. That could mean we're in a different time period, just like the singularities. I don't know why you're asking such a stupid question, but fine, it's 2020. What about it? Oh, okay. It's the year we're currently in. I see. What about an enormous storm? It appears to be nothing so much as a solid wall composed of incredibly powerful wind. Is that normal? Hell no, it's not. I've been living here in Russia for 20 years, and I've never seen anything like it before. Is it true what they say about the world getting closed off? It would seem that it is. As of right now, the only place we can confirm actually exists is Russia. We came here from beyond Russia to see if we can't do something about it. Beyond? You mean from outside Russia? I don't know what they're talking about. What could he mean, outside Russia? There is nothing outside Russia. Any land people could have lived on should be long gone by now. I guess they could be from the boonies, but then again, they're not Yaga either. Maybe there really are still nations out there? Alright, I can tell you got your own stuff you're dealing with. But I'm not gonna pry. Not looking for friends. So then, Wasn't a bunch of outsiders like you on the outs with the Nikki. This is all weird. A wolf man? And my brain can't comprehend why there's a wolf man and more than one, apparently. Unfortunately, your guess is as good as ours. We still don't even know what they really are. That being the case, we would tremendously appreciate if you could tell us, what are the Nikki? You're kidding me. How did you survive this long without even knowing that? The Nikki are brutal hunters. Ivan the Terrible's personal bodyguards. Okay. Ivan the Terrible? Wasn't he a Russian Tsar? Yes, he was. If you know that much, then the more detailed explanations can wait. Wait a moment. Just a mate. PATXI just told us that this is still the year 2020. If it is, why would Ivan the Terrible's bodyguard still be around? Maybe he's a servant? He is. Huh? A servant? You guys have some pretty bizarre questions. Ivan the Terrible's alive and well. He's been around for almost 500 years, so he's the oldest Yaga of all. Oh my god. What? I take it the Yaga are your kind? That's right. Geez, you outsiders really don't know anything, do you? How the hell do you survive all this long being this ignorant? You've been living under a rock in the last few hundred years or something? And again, they do say this kind of ignorance is common from ages. Damn. It's kind of true. We don't know much. So you really have been living under a rock all this time. Explains why you look like the old species. You do know about the Great Cold Wave that happened for 450 years ago, right? The new ice age they say happened after a meteor struck the planet. This is all news to me, my dude. Once that hit, Earth turned to an ice planet. It got so cold that the old species, the humans, couldn't survive here anymore, so they all died off, and now all we're left with is wolf people. Okay. They say that none of the other countries were able to handle the cold, so their populations died out. But the Russians have always dealt with the cold, so we have had it better here. Even so, we still lost about 90% of our population. Hell, we nearly lost the whole damn country. So before that could happen, Ivan the Terrible and a mage developed a plan. We, the Yaga, are the result. Okay. Does that mean you're a mixture of demonic beast and human? What the? Who are you, and why are you so tiny? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a passing genius, doing as geniuses do. So, the people of Russia were combined with demonic beast via some kind of magecraft. Oh. Do I have that right? Yeah, got it in one. Not that I remember any of it myself, though. I've been a Yaga my whole life. It's my first time ever seeing the old human species. Oh, I see. Well, that explains quite a lot. Thank you, PATXI. Now, who are you guys anyway? I'm Sarah. You wouldn't know what Chaldea is, so. We're members of the Chaldea Security Organization. It's our job to ensure the preservation of humanity. Well, okay, I guess Mash can explain it too, so. Now I have even more questions. Basically, we're here to save the world? Huh? Well, ain't that something? So, you like a bunch of idiots then? I understand how fantastical that must sound, but I assure you, we are deadly serious. Well, whatever. Whatever nutty plan you guys got up your sleeve. If it'll shake things up around here, well, I'm all for it. Okay, PATXI. After all, you're the first outsiders I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, I'll do you a favor and forget I ever heard your nonsense. Just hurry it up with the hunting grounds info. Very well then. Show me a map and I will tell you where to go. You'd better not be pulling my tail about this. Well, this is a thing that's happening. Alright, this is our town here. So this is Yaga... I can't even pronounce that. And the city far up to the northeast must be Yaga, Moscow. Hey, I was born in Moscow. In that case... This spot here is one of the hunting grounds I discovered earlier. Just so you guys know, I may hate the Niki, but I hate liars even more. Now stay put until I get back. Got it? Don't worry, we'll hold down the fort for you while you're gone. Good. But don't go touching my food. Touch. Pokes food. I'm saving it all to make it through the winter. Okay, man. Okay, dude. Bye. We'll be here just chilling. Quite literally because it's cold as fuck outside, but looks like he's gone to check out those hunting grounds. By the way, Holmes, can I pick your brain for a moment? What is this place? Why have humans been combined with demonic beast? That violates one of Magecraft's strictest taboos. Is this what all singularities are like? It would be hardly unusual for one. What is abundantly clear is that this is not our own history, clearly. Still... What is it, Master? Something seems different about this singularity. Regardless, we now know that the opponent you two must face is Ivan the Terrible. A version of him who has somehow managed to survive approximately 500 years. Strange as that may sound. The Niki were indeed Ivan the Terrible's personal bodyguards. Now then, Gordolf, allow me to ask you something. Yes? What is it, Holmes? Are you certain the Niki you defeated was not, in fact, human? Oh yes, absolutely. He dissolved into nothing once I soaked him with a good golf punch. From the look of it, I would guess he was a familiar of some sort. I concur. I too sensed nothing human about them during my own skirmishes. Originally, the Niki were a corps of soldiers. Corps? I don't know. Soldiers established by Ivan the Terrible himself. It is said they dressed completely in black, carried around dog heads and whips made from bristling animal pelts, and only rode black horses. Well, damn. Their job was to eradicate the Tsar's enemies. It is said they would set upon their opponents like dogs and clean them out as swiftly as a broom gathering dust. They swore absolute loyalty to the Tsar and committed all manner of unspeakable atrocities in his name. Fun, not really. But none of them became heroic spirits. Well, that's fucking good. As Gordolf surmised, they are familiars belonging to Ivan the Terrible. Did he make them with his noble phantasm? Those are certainly the two most likely possibilities. The terror, of the Niki route swept through all of Russia, after all. It is quite possible that creating them could have become a skill, or even a noble phantasm he possesses. And if the Niki are still terrorizing all of Russia. Does that mean Ivan the Terrible is the servant responsible for the attack on Chaldea? No, I don't think so. Oh, right, he isn't a servant, exactly. He's flesh and blood, just like Nero was. Nonetheless, we have far too options available to us at this point. As such, our first order of business should be securing a ley line. Let's hope that this place is, this house right here. Well, as luck would have it, I detected something that would look awful like a ley line back when Sarah and Mash were making their escape with PATXI. Oh, well, okay. Unfortunately, it is quite a ways from your current position. It'd be extremely risky for you for the two of you to head there alone. Well, then just have that furred freak take you there. There has to be something in it for PATXI. We don't have time to think about what that thing may stand to gain. The moment these creatures combine themselves with demonic beast, they cease to be human. Shut up. PATXI seems like a good boy. Either way, we should wait for PATXI to come back. We may not be able to convince him to take us, but maybe he'll at least tell us about a safe path. That's a good idea, Mash. Mash has got a good head on her shoulders. Looks like I found myself a real bunch of weird. I guess this is PATXI. I'd only ever heard about the old species in legends. Seeing how weak they are in person, it's no wonder they survived as long as they did. I guess, technically, they're our ancestors. Maybe that's why I never thought to eat them. Oh god. I can always leave them to fend for themselves if they don't have anything to offer. Looks like they know a whole bunch of good hunting grounds. And more than anything, they're new. I've never seen anything like them before in my life. Most Yaga wouldn't be comfortable with that, but oddly enough, it doesn't bother me at all. I know it's things like that put me at odds with the other Yaga. Oftentimes, I find myself thinking, asking myself questions like, why do we have to be strong? Why is it wrong to be weak? And why are we always starving for something, never feeling satisfied? Whenever anyone hears me, they just laugh. They tell me that I'm a fool and ask why I would waste my time thinking about meaningless crap. I know it's meaningless just as much as anyone. This is quite an interesting monologue we get here. I wish I could stop myself from thinking about these things too, but... Oh, PATXI! Hey, PATXI! What is it? Are you going hunting? So what if I am? Sorry, those hunting grounds belong to the town. Oh, great. Why do you think I only hunt the strays? Those demonic beasts belong to the town too. Not that any are straying off anyway, since that spot's been closed down. Is that so? Fine. I'd have to find somewhere else to hunt, won't I? I glared at the jackass as I turned around, damn, and headed off in the opposite direction from the sealed off hunting ground. Damn. I hope he didn't come back mad at us for that, though we wouldn't have known. It's not just him. The other Yaga are all keeping their eyes on me too, making sure I don't go messing up their territory. Okay. Some demonic beasts are easier to hunt than others. The Kirchat tend to be on the harder side, since they'll keep calling in reinforcements until you're overwhelmed, but there are some places that's manageable. Like, say, a ravine that leads to a dead end. Somewhere the other Kirchat can't hear their pack mates' cries for help. Yaga have taken advantage of that and set up hunting grounds that make it easy to harvest demonic beast. It may not compare to what I hear. The old times were like when they used to breed enough domesticated beasts on farms for everyone to eat. Whoa, okay. But nowadays, hunting grounds like that, where you can hunt in safety and rest easy knowing the beast will multiply again over time, are lifelines for us. So they're like cows, which is why it's a really dangerous cows. It only takes getting labeled as a weakling once for everything to go south. It It doesn't take long for a Yaga to die if we don't get enough to eat. Oh, and this town is ruthless about seeing the runt of the litter cut loose. Oh. The whole town makes it a point to eliminate nearby villages, curry favor with the Tsar, and no toe to the Nikia. And all these words, I have no idea. I know about the Yaga's ironclad law, that only the strong may eat, and maliciously use it against us. I know I'm skating on thin ice myself, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't defy the Tsar. I've got no choice but to run from the Niki. But if these humans I've met really are mages, and they really do end up saving the world, maybe that'll help the constant ache in my chest go away, even a little. Of course, I still don't know if I can even trust them. You can trust us, PATXI. We won't betray you. We're not... Jesus. We're not that kind of people. Well, I'll be damned. I can't remember the last time I killed this many. With a haul like this, I can still scrape by even after they pick me clean for taxes. Yeah, trust us, PATXI. We know what we're doing. PATXI! What is it? You're looking flushed today, aren't you? This is about my taxes, right? Here, take it. Yep, that takes care of you. But what about your mother's taxes? Oh, Jesus. Hey, it's no fur off my snout. Your old lady's not pulling her weight anymore anyway. And you know as well as I do that this town doesn't need any Yaga who can't hunt. Honestly, I don't even know why you bother paying her share. Doesn't make a damn lick of sense. He does it because he probably loves his mother. None of your business. Here, there's my mother's share. This town has no use for my mother anymore. She's well aware of that, so all she does now is wait around to die. Waiting for the time when she finally starves to death. Aw, that's sad. That's sad. For baby. Who is it? Here's some meat. I'll just leave it here. Oh, it's his mother. Oh, thank you. I don't know how I can repay you. I assume. Don't worry about it. I assume it's his mother. My husband and son will be home soon. Why don't you stay and eat with us? Is this his mother? No thanks. Aww. I was like, don't tell me she... Aww. She doesn't even recognize my face anymore. Poor guy. They say it happens a lot once a Yaga gets up there in years. They say their memories get fuzzy, so they start clinging to them more and more until they end up living the rest of their lives in a fantasy world. There's no point in keeping my mom alive anymore. Should just let her die and become one with the earth. What? It's not like she'll be any help to me while she's still kicking. Only the strong have the right to eat. She hasn't been strong for a long time. So then, why do I keep helping her? It's because she's your mother and you love her, PATXI. Duh. Duh. I'm back. Your info was good. Brought in my biggest haul in ages. Hard to believe there was a good hunting spot right near the town that nobody ever noticed before. Thanks to your tip, I've still got a bunch left over even after paying my taxes. Though I did get a few snide remarks about my haul. Snide remarks? It's a long story. Never mind that. What other hunting grounds you've got for me? Hurry up and tell me so I can go check it out. Gotta hunt while I've still got the energy. Of course, of course. Very well then. I imagine you may not have much of a response to this next question, but I must ask nonetheless. What can you tell us about that mysterious tree? If anything, well, some of you guys could tell me that. What the hell is that thing? Oh, so you don't even know what it is. Do you remember when it first appeared? About 3 months ago, I'd say. Everyone was all excited when it first showed up, saying it was a miracle the Tsar performed for us, but it never actually gave us anything useful. The Niki don't react to it either, so all I really know is that it's just some big damn tree. So it is a tree? Are we done now? Because I want to check out those other hunting grounds while... Just a moment. Now that we know the full extent of the situation, I'm afraid that information was insufficient. Oh, come on. I don't have anything else I can trade you. Unless you're after my gun, and you can have that over my dead body. No, it's not that. We want a kite. A kite. A kite? What the fuck? All you have to do is collect some materials. I can tell you what we need right now if you like. Now that I have a clearer picture of your people's technological and cultural progress, I'm quite certain you should have little trouble finding them. Alright. As long as I don't have to leave town. Thank you. I commend your decisiveness. Good show, PATXI. Well then. Holmes, got a plan? What do you want with a kite, Holmes? Shouldn't we have traded her for food first? Yeah, for real. The pudgy one is right. It's been too long since I've had a decent cut of roast beef. Not at all. Food's crucial too, of course. But as they say, safety first. That is what you're going for, right, Holmes? Indeed. It will require a bit of brute strength, but we will be taking a page from Benjamin Franklin's book. Okay. I see where you're going with this. So you want to connect it to the briefcase. What? I do. What? Are you guys trying to generate power? Precisely. Okay, with that kite? If you were to summon servants again, you would need that spirit origin briefcase power and a ley line. That's barbaric. Why, it's downright primitive. Not at all. That briefcase was originally designed to be usable even in eras without electricity. All Sarah need to do to make use of it is draw a summoning circle on a ley line and wait for a single bolt of lightning to strike. Oh my god. Man, I really am a genius, aren't I? I doubt there's anyone else in all of history who could have made the summoning system this streamlined. Ah, being me is so awesome. Alright, so when is the next thunderstorm? Our forecast says tomorrow. Suffice to say that time is not on our side. I'm afraid we must get this kite ready to fly before the end of the day. Oh. Now then, Miss Sarah, have you ever made a kite before? No. Yes, technically, but no. Excellent. Now is the time to put that knowledge to use. Okay, Holmes. Whatever you say, man. There you go. And we're all real easy to find. Now are you going to tell me about those other hunting grounds? Of course. I am pleased to make an equitable trade. Whatever. This one's far. Probably take me a day to get there. Alright, you guys stay put. Don't go outside, and don't eat anything besides the food I gave you. Good luck! Man, feels weird getting a send-off. Bye, PATXI. What the heck? Alright then, now it's time for arts and crafts. Remember, without this kite, you will not be able to summon servants. It is no exaggeration to say that the very fate of the world hinges upon this kite. This may be the most important arts and crafts project in the history of mankind. No pressure. Thanks. Lots of pressure. No, not that one. That one! Yes, you're supposed to cut that one. No, not there. This is so frustrating. I'm sorry, Da Vinci, but it's not always easy to understand what you mean. No, not there. How is the kite supposed to fly if you cut that? No, that's correct. The next cut needs to be on the opposite side. Really? I never knew there was so much to kite making. I always thought you just stick some poles into fabric like a tent, and the whole thing just flies. Well, you're wrong. Here's some water, Senpai. Just relax and take it nice and easy. I have to say, though, this is kind of fun. I only hope it ends up flying well. Me too, Mash, me too. I can mend the wire we're using for the kite's frame, Senpai. I am a demi-servant after all. Don't be silly. In your normal form, you're even weaker than Sarah is. Oh, right. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events. I can already hear the rumble of the thunder nearby. Oh, crap. The kite's design should be fine. We still don't know whether it will fly in this world. The world is enveloped by a raging storm, after all. There is no telling how violently the winds may be blowing at high altitudes. Nonetheless, the kite's frame should be sturdy enough to accommodate extreme conditions. At this point, we have undone all we can. Okay, cool. Oh, hi. We're doing this now. Great, that was the last part. It might have been a long, winding road to get here, but at least we got here. Now, for the most important touch. What sort of picture should we draw on it? What? Damn it, Da Vinci, I'm a master, not an artist. What? I was all set to paint a Victorian good enough to put on the Voyager. Stop that. You'll frighten the locals half to death. Just scribble some AC expression on it and be done with it. Some what? Well, no. I'm impressed you know about that. True, it is important to retain one's sense of playfulness. Miss Curiolite, would you do the honors of drawing something with a sheet to draw? Of course, art design is one of my specialties. Since when? Don't worry, Master. I'll make sure it's a glamorous kite that will make everyone sit up and take notice. What the frick? Well, it's certainly one of a kind. I'm sorry. I did my best to convert your face onto something plain, Senpai, but I'm afraid it didn't go so well. Aw, Mash. I like it. It has a unique charm about it, and it should serve off to ward evil spirit. Oh no. Now, you'd be best on your way. I'm afraid we don't have time to wait for PATXI to return. Okay then. My goodness. This is a long fucking chapter, Jesus Christ. I'll leave him a note, letting him know where we are. Okay, Master, let's sneak out of here. Can this end, please? Jesus, it keeps going. There are a lot of more people. I mean, Yaga here than I thought there'd be. What the fuck is that? Huh? What was that sound? What the fuck? Hello? Whoa. Whoa, fancy! Anastasia, where are you? Anastasia. I am here, my star. Ah, my empress, my beloved wife. Tell me, is Russia at peace? Of course it is, my star. Star, I don't know how to say it. The Niki are fighting hard all throughout the land, in order to spread your glory far and wide. Please rest and do not be troubled.
I see. So Russia is at peace. That makes 200 years of peace in Russia. What about the outside? I must spread my glory beyond Russia's borders. I must share it with those from other lands who can only shiver in the cold, waiting for their ends. Tell me, how fares Europe and the Far East?
They too are at peace, my star. Europe has bowed to your will, and negotiations in the Far East are proceeding apace. The war is over, and Russia will have their allegiance soon.
I see. That is good. No, that is not good at all. Peace alone is not enough. I must press onward with a renewed vigor and expand my domain. I must unite to the world and ensure its happiness.
Amadeus!
Very well. Amadeus High. Amadeus Alter, actually. So sleepy. Am I dreaming?
Good night, my star. May your repose be blessed with sweet dreams.
Okay. Hi, Kodak. Did you get Ivan's attack under control?
Yes, he is sleeping soundly now, thanks to Mozart's piano. Even though the Tsar is far from a Lostbelt, the musical arts seem to have an oddly powerful effect over him. I'm even feeling a bit sleepy myself now.
Good. We need him to stay asleep for the time being. We can't have him finding out what's really going on and heading out on a campaign. That'd be the worst possible scenario. We must first be certain that his rule extends throughout the Lostbelt before we do anything else.
Then I will entrust him to Amadeus for a while and deal with the rebels myself. The mere thought that there is a rebellion taking place fills me with revulsion.
No, not an option. There's no way Amadeus alone can keep the Tsar pacified. He starts really acting up. Even I couldn't say what might happen. And I can't stand that. As much as possible, to eliminate any chance of surprise from my plan. When I need your help, make sure to call for you after the Tsar has been safely secured.
As you wish. You are my master, and I am your servant. I would trust in your judgment.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. Y'all seem like babies. I love both of you.
What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck?
Okay, pardon me. I hope I'm not interrupting your pillow talk.
I'd watch your tongue if I were you, Metropolitan Marcarius.
What?
You may be the Tsar's mentor, but I am still a member of the Imperial family, and I will not tolerate such uncouth remarks.
You wound me, Grand Duchess. I have nothing but the highest respect for every member of the Russian Imperial family. No matter what sort of family they may be, what sort of end the Grand Duchess may have met.
How dare you?
Wait, both of you, stand down. I don't want to see any infighting. We don't have time for it anyway. Father, your job is to placate the Tsar, right? And then quit following the Grand Duchess around and hurry up with the repairs to the cathedral. Or do you have something urgent to tell us? Did something happen with one of the other Lostbelts? Well, of course. This is very urgent, Cryptor number 1. Today is your lucky day. You finally have the chance to prove yourself in battle. You're kidding me. They already showed up? They have. There's been a disturbance on the outskirts. Their shadow border has emerged here in our own Russia. We haven't pinpointed their exact location yet, although, still, this is their first Lostbelt. It will take them at least several days to fully comprehend how this world works. I believe now would be the perfect time to eliminate them, while they are still regaining their balance. I don't want to leave the Tsar's side right now. I'll leave the Niki to handle them. Besides, Kaya's the only one who let them get away in the first place. Why not make her take care of them? Or are you gonna do it yourself? I might give you a chance to be useful for a change. Oh no, I couldn't. Unfortunately, the Tsar's condition worries me as well. I would so much rather not stay too far from Yaga Moscow. As for Miss Kaya, she may be well to blame for this little predicament, but she too is quite hard at work at the moment. I believe her work is of a rather private nature, which is very much in line with her hobbies. Hobbies? She's supposed to be leading the Niki. What else could she be up to?
Kadak, I'm told that woman has been going around distributing food to the Yaga at an extravagant,
whatever prices.
So extravagant that they're forced to rob their neighbors of everything they have to even have hope of purchasing it.
Jesus, this chapter has gone for so fucking long. Can't believe her. We come all this way and she's still going around picking on the weak. Father, I don't like you. I can understand you. I believe you are gently dedicated to keeping Russia safe from harm. But Kaya, I can't make heads or tails of what she's thinking, what she really wants to do. I mean, unlike you, she can come and go between Lostbelts whenever she pleases, right? Really? Then why can't we make her go one that's a little more civilized? She doesn't need to stick around a destitute world like this one. I'm afraid not. She's not one to change her behavior, no matter where she finds herself. Oh my god, this is taking so long. Okay, in one sense her action, yeah, I'm just gonna read because honestly, I am so tired. Yep. Very well then, okay. Like, literally, I'm like, this is going on for so long, and I'm like, can we just, please, end it? Emphasis on former, yep. Are you really? You have to, huh? Oh my god, this is so long. Hostility, huh? So he's basically telling me.
You mustn't say things that you don't really mean, Kadak, even if you are only bluffing. Lies like that will only eat away at you. Kadak, you weren't able to save the world. That is simply a fact, and one you must accept. They accomplished something you could not. That is why you must take advantage of this new opportunity.
Oh my god, I just want this to end! Okay, are we done? Please be over. Oh my god, that chapter is so fucking long. Jesus Christ. Like, good for the story, but Jesus, man. Oh, sweet! Heck yeah! Okay, well, we're definitely... Oh, hello. Well, we're definitely ending the Let's Play here, because that went on for so fucking long. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I'll see you guys in whatever video, Let's Play, whatever I do next is, okay? Bye!